Hi, welcome to Self-Taught Dev, where I teach all what you need to know to become a successful professional self-taught software engineer. Just like, just like me. Alright, so in today's tutorial, we are going to write a program to get to read three integer number from the user, and print those numbers in sorted order. So let's begin by instantiating our scanner class to be able to read user's input. Then let's prompt the user to enter an integer number. We then read the first number and store it in one variable. To do the same thing, we can customize this to put an integer number 2, but I'm going to leave like that for the purpose of this demo. We're going to read second number and store it in number 2 variable. We're going to do the same thing for that number. And yeah, we then go ahead and find the smallest number first, then the largest number. If you want, you can find smallest, middle, the largest, or largest, middle, small, however you want to do it. But I want to do it in this order: smallest, largest. Then I would like to find the middle at last. I will tell you the reason later in this video. And then the middle number. All right. So what we can do here, I'm going to show you the beginner's approach using if statements. And after that, I'll show you the maths behind it so that we could reduce the whole line of code into just 3 lines of code. So we can say that our smallest number is number 1. We assume that our smallest number is the number 1 that we should put in. We will then check if that smallest number that user put in, okay, that we assume it is our number 1, we assume our number 1 is smallest. If the smallest number is greater than, can use greater than, but I want to maintain small, meaning if number 2 is less than the smallest, can write it this way: smallest greater than number 2. But I want to maintain smallest. This get less than sign. That is just my preference. If number 2 is less than the smallest, meaning number 2 now is the smallest. Smallest is equal to number 2. We assign it to number 2. But this is only handle number 1 and number 2. Look, we should have a nested if statement here to compare the smallest again with number 3. So we're going to say if number 3 is less than the smallest, then smallest is number 3. If this does not make sense to you right now, you can take your time and meditate, think about it. Right? So this line of code will ensure us the smallest number. We're going to use this smaller concept for the largest number. We're going to say let's initialize largest variable here, largest number. Let's assume our number 1 is the largest number. Right? So the same concept. If so I will format the code. If if our largest is less, we can say if our largest is less than num 2, right? Which means it means if our largest is less than number 2, then number 2 is greater. So now we should update largest to be equals to number 2. Nested if statement again. If the largest that we have currently is less than number 3, then largest is equals to number 3, and that line of code will give us the largest number. Okay, this, oops, I don't mean to select it all. Okay, never mind, it is over there. That's why let's go. So let me format this code. So now to find the middle, we can do the same concept again, or the same trick. We're going to assume that our middle number is equal to number one. Number one is in fact the middle number, and from here, and then see if number two is not equals to the smallest, and number two is not equals to the largest two. Right? If this the case, then number two is the middle number. Number two is the middle number. I would say middle number is equals to number two. Yep. We need another if statement to test for number three. Whether number three, because one of this number need to be middle, small, or large. Right. So another if statement, if in this case going to be number three is not the largest, and sorry, it's not the smallest and it's not the largest, then the middle number is number three. Right. And that's line of from here to here will give us the middle number. Then let's print the numbers into the product, and I'm going to say this number one, number two, number three. Are good to go. Number one, number two, number three. Yep. So now let's test our method. Let's run it and see. Right. We prompt. Let me expand this. Sorry. Let's enter any number, any random number, and yep. We have 4, 6, and 1. What is the error? So this type of error in program is what we call logical error. Right? What do we have? 1. What is printing? Is printing 4, 6, and 1. Right? Oh, I'm printing number 1, number 2, number 3 instead of the smallest, largest, smallest, largest, and the smallest, middle, and largest. Right? I'm repeating it. So 65, 5, and 1. Right? 1, 3, and 7, I think, right? 1, 7, 3. So it is working, and yes, I'm not saying that. So now let's reduce this line of code into just 3 lines instead of hold this. Let me this. Instead of hold this, right? I'm going to do this. This is okay. I'm going to do this. I'm also comment this for references. I'm going to say in smallest is equal to mass dot mean. Compare two numbers, so number 1 and number 2, right? So this number 1 and number 2, it will return the smallest, and we can then compare this smallest with number 3. So I'm going to say mass dot mean, not max mean, mass dot mean. So the first one is going to be the sort of the our first yeah, mass dot mean call between the 3. This is basically what we are doing in our if statement. Right? So the same thing with max.max. Let me comment out this. Oops. For references purpose. Now I'm going to say this. Int yeah, is it the max or yeah, largest is equals to the mean max. So max num1 num2 and num3 add oops add. So after we know the minimum and the maximum, to find the median number, we should just do some mathematical operation. If you know if you know your max and your mean, and you know your max and your mean is in one of these numbers, in one of two and number three, right? But you don't know which one exactly. So just subtract your max, your largest, and your smallest. What this will do, this smallest will cancel the smallest number of this. This larger also will cancel the larger number, and the number left will be the median number. The sum of all these, subtract your largest and the smallest, will give you the median number. If the math does not make sense to you, it is not that much complicated. It's very simple. Just take time to meditate. If you have the smallest, let's say you have this number 3 as the smallest and 9 as the largest. You want to find the middle number 4. If you add all these numbers and you subtract the smallest, which is 3, you subtract the smallest, which is the largest, which is 9. The 3 and 3 we cancel out, the 9 and 9 we cancel out. So the leftover will be the middle number. That's exactly what this line of code is doing. So this is going to behave like the first extended we are doing. So let's all can see. I need to extend this. Yep. So we can run any random number. It will be sorted in. It will be printed in sorted order. Yes, we can do anything else. Yeah, 246. So, and that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. And this is how I'll do this concept. Do not forget to subscribe to learn more from this channel and to help others. What you can do, yeah, to help others, you just share this video with them, or just by liking this video, YouTube will recommend it to many people. Thank you once more.